The president's second State of the Nation address was 2 hours 10 minutes long, punctuated by applause, a couple of coughs, and more than a dozen expletives aimed mostly at the left and the media. Mr. Duterte often went off script, but substantially addressed many of the issues now facing the nation.
I sternly am warning all mining operations and contractors.
He warns miners against harming the environment and is holding them responsible for its protection and preservation. The Chamber of Mines shares the president's frustration against illegal mining practices and support his desire for mining companies to be responsible in paying taxes and as stewards of the environment.
The people of Marawi need help.
Luanda Medico, one of the thousands of Marawi residents displaced by the war, wants nothing more than for the fighting to end and for things to go back to normal.
I have your backs.
Soldiers of the Joint Task Force Marawi also watched the live broadcast of the president's speech. His commitment of support in the fight against terrorists up the country's sovereignty. Workers hoping for word about assurances of ending labor-only contractualization or pushing for social reforms from the president were disappointed. They were also dismayed that his supposed report on whether his promises were delivered were overshadowed by his rants against his critics. This time full of dismay and disappointment. Bayan Secretary General Renato Reyes says Duterte is no different from other presidents who have left the poor hanging dry while he and his own administration shape up policies which do not address the people's plight at all.
Ano na ang sinapit ng gobyernong Duterte? Sa larangan ng ekonomiya, walang nagbago. Sa mga patakarang neoliberal na ipinatupad noong nakaraang mga rehimen. Ipinagpatuloy ni Duterte at ng kanyang mga economic managers ang patakarang makadayuhan na naglugmok sa atin sa kahirapan at kawalang pagunlad.
On a positive note, historians appreciate Duterte's mention of the government's commitment to ask the U.S. for the return of the Balingiga Bells. The Balingiga Bells are 3 church bells taken by the United States Army from the town church of Balingiga, Eastern Samar, as war booty following the Balingiga massacre in 1901 during the Philippine-American War.
A president of the Philippines does something that many Filipinos wish was done more often, which is remind the Americans that they have not had an innocent past. Look at the position he has placed the United States. The President of the United States will have to decide for the U.S. Armed Forces, which has the bells, whether he's going to instruct them to return the bells, in which case our President looks malakas and their President looks mahina.